Hello, this is Carl's Mustang, and today we're back on Gran Turismo 7, this time with the Volvo V40 T5 R-Design. Now this one is a returning phase 2 because this was in Gran Turismo, not Gran Turismo 5. I think it was in Gran Turismo 6, but I think they had an older version. They had an older version in Gran Turismo 5 to 6. So, it's a newer model, but it's a returning face at the same time. Kind of on both hands. It's about 40k, which actually ain't too bad. I mean, I've seen worse. I was gonna get in Rebel Blue. But as usual, I'll see you guys out towards the track. Volvo V30 R-Design on Del Spa. Thought it'd be kind of a perfect track to test it out on, especially since I don't think we have any tracks based in Switzerland. But, which in old Gran Turismo, so we didn't either, but of course I put sport medium tires because it kind of matches the performance this thing has stock. Like, this thing could easily become a 550, 600p most likely. If you're willing to push it, 700 most likely, but as I said, I'll probably be pushing it a little bit. But of course, I have it totally stock except for the tires. And as usual, I'll go quiet and I'll tell you my thoughts at the end of the run. R-Design. Not as peppy as I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought it was going to be about as peppy as the Golf GTI. Or maybe, I don't know, like a Renault Clio or Renault Megane. Not exactly the Renault Megane, but maybe the Renault Clio. It actually didn't feel that peppy. I'm kind of actually not. I wouldn't say disappointed. I'm just kind of thrown off. I thought for sure it was going to be peppier than what it was. Also, it sounds very muted, as you can tell. Like, that's literally all you hear. You hear more. I think you're hearing more of the turbo than the engine. But otherwise, the car handled very well. Despite it not being as peppy as I thought it was, it did handle very well around the corners. It performed, power output was decent. Like, that's definitely one of the things that are kind of a downside of this car. And it is a good looking car. Now, I didn't look in the customization, so it might have a decent amount of customization for it. All around, this car is pretty good. I mean, it's not the best in the update, but I kind of like it. It's one of those cars, it's kind of odd, it's a little off-putting at first, but I imagine with a little bit of work, you can make it into something that could work for you. So, it's not a bad car, and I would kind of recommend getting it if you have the money in the game, or if you just want to collect it. That's all I really have for today's video, and I'll see you guys later in the next video.